about that. I need to check. So I apologise if I was coming through a bit loud at the minute. But it is 6, the NUEL CS GO. For some reason I keep thinking it's week 3. I think it's because I was a little bit late to this CS GO by. But I'll get there. It is actually only week 6. We have some more CS:GO. I haven't actually checked who went and playing tonight, so we'll catch that in a minute. Hopefully, if the team actually update their name in CS:GO, as they haven't done recently. I am trying out another set of. I had a couple of, well, polite suggestions after the Dota stream on Sunday that some of the overlays were a little way. I think this one's kind of overlapping a couple of spots that I'd prefer not to. But for now, okay, I'm connected. Didn't it? Twitch Prime sub, thank you, Leo. Cheers, man. I appreciate that.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
I do want to see some more front wins. We did see them go quite well in the first over. Last week wasn't quite as successful for them, so hopefully we'll see even better this week. I think my internet stopped. Do you think my noise gate? Okay. There we go. That should be a bit better. Oh, Sunday it was having to adjust the overlays on the fly. This week, tonight it's getting the mic just right. Someone's spam messaging me on Steam. Thanks. CS:GO is always a bit touchy when you're loading into maps about. Oh. Cheesy Watsits from Harriet Watt. Okay, I mean that is quite a it's quite a team name. Cheesy Watsits from Harriet Watt. I will at some point also check the standings and see where Trent are at. I don't know if I'm pretty sure they've moved up from where they were when I first picked up on the upward curve. Kind of want to know why Cheesy Watsits, because I mean I've seen some weird team names. Like one of the team names in the NSE Dota is just Sweaty and Ketty, and don't know where that came from. Now, see, I always get called a scrub whenever I pick up the straight right when I play normal CS:GO. Like we sort of mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. Like they up the damage for them, but like even so, because people go for headshots, I always assume that no one's going to buy a scope rifle, and then I see people mucking about with them, and I think, oh well, maybe they're pretty good. I should really learn that I'm completely wrong and they're not good. I can hear the stab coming. Oh. watched Luke running around there earlier with a knife. I think he understood. I think he took Sweaty and Ketty to heart when he wanted to stab people. Pick up Sweaty Ketamine. If you haven't checked the Facebook group, I am doing a keyring giveaway for CSGO now as well. As Dobby has very kindly provided me with some CSGO related keyrings. So if we do get a cheeky ace at any point, if you pop whoever the player is that gets it, and then there's an ace hole in the chat, I will post you out a CSGO keyring. So it's a 5.7 pixel art. It's a monkey business skin, so it's pretty cool. You can check it out in the Facebook link that is underneath the channel. I'm also going mad and giving away a t-shirt when I get to 100 followers. So when I get to 100 followers, I'm just going to randomly give away a t-shirt to one of the followers. So make sure you follow if you're not already following. Here comes the knife spam. I just love the bot just spamming knife. Like it needs to remind people that they only have knives. Thank you, disabled donkey. Not even looking. The no-look knife round. Get in the corner and gang up on him. You can see a clean one here as well. Stabbing his own team. Oh, not quite. Is this some sort of next level play I don't know about? Because I'm pretty sure if the round ends on a knife round, you don't win.
Total domination.
Very cheeky of them, but wait for this layoff swap. As far as I'm aware, this one's T-sided, so I imagine they'll probably swap, or not apparently. Here we go then, Trent's Pro versus Cheesy Watsits. Does this look like it's going to be an A main rush? And Trent just well spread. And Trent now making the rotation, but good sight control from Cheesy Watsits. Aggressive from Josh to push up quite so far. Great headshot from, or double headshot picked up by Yannick. Giraffe gets punished for going too far, but Tiger the last man standing and can't quite hold out. And we'll see some cash on the T side for getting that bomb down, but it is a round win for the CTs. Why do none of the teams actually update their name?
Total domination.
I want to see some Cheesy Watsits in the actual game. Okay, so we do see the scout picked up on the Trent side as well, so looking to perhaps defend with that scout and make sure no one pushes through there. It does not look like the Cheesy Watsits are going to slow play that. Does get picked with the scout. Now the rotation comes into A main. But they do have Luke there waiting with his Suka P90. This could go pretty horribly for Cheesy Watts if they just run straight into Luke here. Quite happy to slow play it and wait for their chance. Very slow peak. Trying to get as much information out the side before they go. They do run straight into Luke. Oh, and it's so easy for him. Oh, it's a double Luke. It's a double Luke match. We've got Luke versus Luke. Absolutely wrecked. They just sort of charged straight into his line. They waited so long to try and get any information they could out of the site, and then, well, Luke was just waiting there for them, so. And they tried to play it without taking too much of a risk by pushing in, and punished, absolutely punished by not quite getting enough information out of that slow play. Someone might be getting a little bit impatient. Gotta say, the haircut on that Gmail picture, that terrifies me. Masking tape. Why is he getting tape? What is he trying to do? Tape his mouse back together? Tape his computer back together? Got to tape some more RAM onto the side of his PC.
Can't believe you've done this.
I mean, if you're taping your GPU into the side of your PC, you might want to you might want to consider being maybe waiting to start playing games if you're having to tape it in. I mean, I at one point did have my SSD like blue tacked into the side of my machine, but in my defense, the bracket wasn't fitting at the time. Well, there we go, and Brexit deal voted down as well. RIP. So Trent quite happy to stay with the force buy after the pause, so they're going to run into a full AK buy onto the Cheesy Watts side. A nice free damage from Giraffe Pig to throw that grenade out, and even some of the fire there from that B site. So Giraffe Pig may be looking to get another big pick. That scout that he picked up so nicely in that second round. Also denied Luke's ace though. Josh and that FAMAS going to work across mid. does get the pick into mid as well. So 2 down already on the Cheesy What's It side. Josh very high in B here. Gmail goes down into the push onto B, but Josh and Yami combine to make sure that he can't go anywhere. So now they're waiting for the slow play onto B. Josh looking to make that mid rotation. Here comes the flash, it's timed perfectly. They do back away from it. Trent just looking to box Cheesy What's It's in here. Patiently holding the site. They send Giraffe Pig round just to check there's no rotation into A. But I'm missing all of these.
Total domination.
I'm trying to even pick up some of the AKs onto the CT side, so 3 guns, especially after the force buy. That's it's gonna save them a lot of money. Yeah, it looks like Cheesy Watson trying to take the rush into mid. Giraffe Pig is there, has that FAMAS, but no scout this time, so can't get that big pick headshot. And Josh going absolutely mad into this boost. Does go down to the Deagle. Now Yami moving through the zigzag. And just holds this rush in. Giraffe Pig and Josh did a good job of slowing down the push into mid. So free pick up there for Yami, and now it's just the youthful Avenger remaining on the T side, and let's pick up Luke with a wall bang. I think he must know where Yami is into that zigzag, but he makes the wrong choice here. He's going to end up straight into his sight line. Easiest headshot of his life. Looks like What's It's are quite intent on getting this boost going. They're going to see a quick man out into A main, but Luke is there on the cover, so don't want to run straight into him again. They do now move Josh as well over with Luke, so a lot more cover into this A push. But Luke's getting impatient here, and Cheesy What's are going to back up just a touch. It's flashed out of the boost, so Trent being really patient here. You know, a lot of people would be tempted to try and push up into A main here, but really patient from the CTs to just wait and go for the free double. And just spraying through the smoke. Luke does go down, but Beautiful Avenger does manage to pick up Josh, so does have sight control and the bomb, but goes down to the Kobe.
Total domination.
Again, Cheesy Watts is looking at this boost into mid, and so far they've run into Josh quite a few times. So between Josh and Luke here, they do move into A main now. Luke quite a bit of play away from back of sight, and yeah, definitely. Josh is on fire. Already up on 10 kills, 5 rounds in. This is really aggressive from him as well. They realise they're above him. Maybe he does, and he's just playing the patient game. Gonna get some free ones. Oh, only picks up 1 free one there. But now Luke gets himself into position to try and defend this. Picks up the man on the highway and now can get good position to defend A site. Cheesy Watts have made it onto site, so Trent are going to have to rotate around here. Who picked up the kills with Josh already dead? Well, look to Luke to go high. Knows that the grenades are coming out of quad. The fire forces him out, and now Luke doesn't quite pick up a kill there. Can just about see ahead, and Luke kills the Luke. Oh, it doesn't see him because the smoke goes for the defuse, but fakes it. Now going to come round. Oh, Gmo just can't pick up Youthful Avenger defending the bomb. And Yami even slightly sneaking himself in there with 10 kills too. But Cheesy Watts do pick up their first round. Yeah, now look to make the play into B. And fast as well. Great smoke grenade cover from Yami to make sure that they can't rush this site quickly. Thinks about firing it off, but Cheesy Watts is now. Perhaps can see the rotation. They are slowly playing into B here. We're going to go for a booster through Sunroom. Check the peaked, and Yami can get himself a free one just by a cheeky boost. And here comes the push into B. Gmo and Yami combine. Big ult pick from Josh. And Luke just cleaning up that mid.
Total domination.
I'm gonna get that warp onto Josh now as well. Let's see if he can keep his on fire streak going. Spraying into my main from Luke. I think he quite realised that Youthful Avenger has left himself high, but it is a well, it's a complete eco from Cheesy Watts. So they're just looking to pick something up. Gmo took a free one, being aggressive into Garage. Doesn't quite show his back there to the waiting man. Again, that high position from Gmo, and Garage doesn't quite expose himself for long enough to Rob to pick the kill up. As the Flash now looks to push into that Garage space, and has backup from Luke as well. Watts have managed to force their way onto site here, so again, Gmo looks to go high this time. Gets picked up defending from that catwalk, but Luke there trade with Rab, and now the grenade goes out. And you can't quite defend it when you've only got pistols, guys. Getting Yami and Josh picking up kills. spray into garage. Gmail takes a big face full of bullets. That's a small gap for Josh to work with, but he does pick up a kill through it. And the boost again from Cheesy Watsits. And again, Cheesy Watsits just slowing the pace down, but it's Trent are well spread across the two sites. So the fire is perfect from Josh. Here comes the play. Fire again blocks off B. Man rushing through and Josh just picks him up. Another one.
Total domination.
And so Cheesy Watsits really need to find a way to deal with Josh because he's picking up so many kills. And he even looks to prevent the boost straight away as well. Luke is on his own here on A site, so they can get out here quick. Oh, they're only on pistols, so I want to run straight into this AK. And kept smoked up as well, so he's not on his own anymore. We can just about see him. I'm just going to spray him down through the wall and they even get bomb control. And then tries to get cheeky and peek at the draft pick kill and Luke just cleans him up. You see a little tactical pause here. I wonder if perhaps Cheesy Watsits weren't quite expecting to be this far behind. What do you do when you run into a man on form? I think it's not the very main rush all with AKs and hoping they don't run into Luke this time. I think A is where the space is there. Trying to, not committing a lot to defending this A site. I think knowing they can retake. Flash is perfect. Luke just hides in the smoke. picking up some free kills from back of sight. He's not completely on his own now, and I think he just defends this up. And Cheesy Watsits can pick up their second round. Well up, Pedro. Well, reminds me I need to add Leo the Scrub to the sub club. I'll try saying that 10 times. How's that going? 1. 1.5. Oh, doesn't quite pick that. Narrowly misses that one with the AWP. Oh, does pick up a defensive kill as well. So how they can come for the hunt, and if they're quick, they can get to him. Not quite. It does defend that AWP. Now off the winning around. Both times have gone straight on to be exciting. I'm going to run into Yami here as well. Don't quite have the pace, and he does stop him there. Fire comes out to just prevent the rush any further, and they can take up position on site. You from Heaven can get a good spot here if they do run out. Gets picked up immediately by Tiger, but Josh with a sniper. Yami from sight looking to pick up some free ones. Brings down 2. Now Josh moves through Heaven. Has Luke having rotated on the way back round, and Luke just stands in the fire, and it's a free defuse for Trent. Molly was perfect to get so much damage into him while he was planting that he kind of had a choice of either committing to the plant or giving up and just losing the round. And at that point you say, okay, well, you know, I'll get the plant down, I'll get some free money. The 20 bomb already up for Josh. I'm looking lethal with this AWP. Luke tries to get a bit too aggressive going into Squeaky, and Giraffe Pig doesn't bring down the... How have they got onto site here? Trent seems to have all the lines. Josh whiffs the fire. It's quite a flub, and picks up a free one through the smoke. Or was it Gmail they got him? It was from A main. Hides out in the corner. Too easy with the CZ. Fake. Pro should maybe consider faking. Aggressive Josh is being into mid. Has seen them boost a couple of times already, so knows he can take up this high position and pick up some easy kills. Gino and Yawi just defending way back from sight. Josh yet to be rewarded with this aggression. Does see the grenade coming out into mid, so he at least knows there's people there, but looks like they're going to try and rotate through A main. They've got one coming through Squeaky. On the free shots from Highway. And that is a spray and pray from Giraffe Pig, and now Yami and G will need to rotate through. But come through Highway. G will picks up, wow, nice easy headshot. Oh, and Tiger shuts down Yami. I said spray from G will take him just by the edge of container there. That's a big dive forward and pays off. And that's really, really aggressive. And you can just leap forward at someone and just be like, you know what? Come on then, come at me. Spin it if you got it, lads. "25 kills already on Josh here. Poor Giraffe Pig with a 5-7. Yami high into this B movement. Not quite sure he's going to get spotted. Will get hurt. And sprays into someone. Doesn't quite pick up the kill, but down to 5. And you just keep using that fire to hold them away. Now the rotation can come. Luke stays there on A. Giraffe Pig gonna spray with that UMP, but no damage there, and I've just gone straight off every kill. Oh, and Yami goes down. Josh with his ult needs to try and retake this site. Big damage with, well, huge damage with the grenade and the perfect pick with the AWP. And he is absolutely on fire. 26 kills in the first half. Yami coming up with 20 as well. So, I mean, how do you stop Josh right now? Apart from obviously, you know, just going around his house and clubbering him with a stick. Well, that seems fair. Just stab him a little bit. He's side pick up from Rat, but Josh just runs him down and straight in with a bomb plant. He's coming from side, get some sprays away. Giraffe Pig is just in mid. Just, you know what, my team can win it. I'll have whatever Josh is having.
Total domination.
That was unbelievable. Luke picks up a kill going aggressive out of mid. Benson, I was hoping to pick someone up on the rotation, but instead picks up the man cover and box. Trent now with full A site control, so. I'd say hold on to a gun, but they haven't got anything to hold on to. Just gonna look up Highway, but there is a scout here on Yami, and you can get a nice sight line. He might be able to pick up some easy ones through Highway. Tries to flick it and doesn't quite make it. No time left now. They can just push out and be really aggressive. No, they don't need to worry about keeping guns. Gonna have the money. It's a cleanup. And even a pause. 14-3 down with a pause. I think Cheesy What's It's already broken. Josh with a 30 bomb. I mean, if you're stopping now for a tactical team talk, what are you saying? Are you saying, okay, on 3, 1, 2, 3, everyone kill Josh? Try it. I mean... Here comes the aggressive movement out onto A site. On hiding in quad. Picks up Giraffe Pig for free, but Gmail trades it. And Josh just guns down Luke as he makes the move onto site and gets the bomb down. Luke just falling down into that line of that headshot. Not quite quick enough to pick up Rab, but now they need to move on to site. Well, 2v3 retake. And they can even spray along into to highway and try and get some damage out. Oh, 4 kills. Oh, looks like my internet might have dropped from the server for a second there. There we go. This is really aggressive from Rab. Oh, perhaps not so. Yeah, I'm quite happy to just wait for the impatient movement. And drop a gun down by what gun down by down. Perfect flash and can just spray down highway at them. Goes for the Kobe. Doesn't need it. It's just too easy for him.
Total domination.
I mean, what do you say about that? Well, yeah, it's tough to know what to say. That was just running into someone who's just really, really hot. Like, just every kill seemed really easy for him. I kept saying, "Oh, picks up an easy one, picks up a free one." You know, he just seemed to be in the right place at the right time, and yeah, I mean, and not only that, but there were a couple of like perfect plays. I mean, there was a couple through minute gaps where he just picked one up. Just a man on fire at the minute. So that's a really nice win for Trent, and you know, with it being the first game, they'll look to carry that momentum into game 2 as well. I am going to take a short break, guys. I will be back in about 2-3 minutes. I imagine the games perhaps might need a little wait between them because I don't think they expect the games to go quite that quickly. So we might have to wait for another team to finish. But yeah, I will take a little break and I will be back very shortly. Oh yeah,
I was right. There's the tip. Perfect. BM.
Oh, and the trolls, they've lured them out.
They have lured them out. Let's see if they go in. Oh, it's going straight up.
Lion needs to leave.
I have to activate that.
The troll's on his own.
He's going to die. The imprisonment. He's dead.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
no, okay. He managed to put
Hammer
the
gets
BKB
dropped.
this
Out
time.
goes the bounty hunter. Now they're going to start laying into this center.
Are we going to see
Don't
an
know
egg
if the
here?
damage is there. The troll comes back on half life. Egg comes out, but he's going to go down.
Its own, yeah.
Great double cool, but not enough damage. And the egg does go down. Imprisoned and the disarmed Outworld does get rooted. Oh, not quite. And Trent just don't quite finish the job anywhere. And I actually think that's a misplay from the Outworld that's caused that, because they had separated the troll from the fight, because the lion had sort of baited the Enigma, both chasing those blinks just behind them, both supports on the Trent side. Just behind. Getting streams now. Okay. If they placed it 40 seconds ago, they are aware it's a 2-minute delay, right? I mean, the delay in game is 2 minutes, so. They've got the Ursa into the pit. The Lich is standing really aggressively to try and keep him out of it, pinging it out.
No, I don't think they're going to be quick enough here.
No, they need someone else to do damage. He's got bashed 3 times in a row there.
And the Pugner just got to run in, and now he gets gripped by the Lich. Now the fight can really start. Forward goes the Purge. In comes the bow. It's going to be perfect. Lands straight on top of the Oracle. No one caught in this monkey ult.
Too good.
And now comes the Ursa, the Medusa just pushing forward with that ult. Going to try and stop the Ursa. He turns into the Medusa and doesn't have the damage to bring her out. Now she can start looking to finish this Roche. Kunkka coming over trying to hit the Medusa. Doesn't get it. Chris ticks down to the Venno.
No mana on the Kunkka either. Really struggled to save this fight.
That was really unfortunate. Ursa needed to get out rather than keep trying to do it.
I think there was they hadn't made their minds up what they were doing.
Yeah.
So.
The Medusa going to the Phoenix is going to commit the egg.
No.
Aggression to top. Grip goes onto the Phoenix, stops the Pangolier from being saved by the Phoenix. He does get the bash and bashes both the Shaman and the CK. In comes the egg. The roll goes between the two. They're going to try and lay into the egg and bring it down. Don't manage to do so. The stun going to come out just in time to stop the CK from killing it, and the troll there to pick up the well, not pick up the kill, but help the Phoenix out picking that up. Oh yeah, there you go.
I was right. There's the tip. Perfect. BM.
Oh, and the troll, they've lured him out.
They have lured them out. Let's see if they go in. Oh, it's going straight up.
Lion needs to leave.
I have to activate that
The
BM.
troll's on his own.
He's going to die to the imprisonment. He's dead.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
no, okay. He managed to put
Hammer
the
gets
BKB
dropped.
this
Out
time.
goes the bounty hunter. Now they're going to start laying into this center.
Are we going to see
Don't
an
know
egg
if the
here?
damage is there. The troll comes back on half life. Egg comes out, but he's going to go down.
Its own, yeah.
Great double shackle, but not enough damage. And the egg does go down. Imprisoned and the disarmed Outworld does get rooted. Oh, not quite. And Trent just don't quite finish the job anywhere. And I actually think that's a misplay from the Outworld that's caused that, because they had separated the troll from the fight, because the lion had sort of baited the Enigma, both chasing those blinks just behind them, both supports on the Trent side. Just behind. Hey guys, I am back. We are good to go with Sorry Twos. It's it's game number 2. So yeah, we'll have Trent versus Sorry Twos, and we'll see if Sorry Twos can do a little more. We've not got 2 Lukes again, have we? Or is Luke changing his name to Luke? Okay. Yeah, I can't really argue with the idea of Josh being the MVP. Really, I think that's just a given. I mean, you just say it was.
He said you're a tosser.
Oh, okay. Feels bad, man. Not, I can't chat, so everyone else, I'm 2 minutes behind. I was gonna say. I was gonna point out I think he's a tosser as well, but you know. Ping. I wonder if GameSock have actually, you know, let me post about the fact that Trent are being streamed tonight. I imagine they probably haven't, because you know what GameSock are like. See if I can check. Give me 2 seconds. It looks like GameStop have not approved my so I have a sneaking suspicion that by the time my post like pointing out that Trent are actually being streamed tonight goes into the GameStop page, that the games will probably be over by then, and it will have been pointless sending it to them. That's the magic of organisation, that is. Still just waiting on... Oh, of course we're waiting on Josh. So, you know, I guess we'll just wait and deal with the spawn killing. Well, at least while they're waiting, they can at least do the map bans and vetoes and stuff. And now we have to wait very patiently for the actual game to start. Because that good old 2-minute delay. I was going to say I'd be impressed if people could play CS:GO and watch the stream, but I suppose, you know, 2 monitors and X-ray just makes it a little bit too easy. I will pull up the standings after this game's done, so we can actually have a look and see whereabouts Trent stand. But I'm pretty sure they must have moved up from where they were since I started streaming. So I'm going to call myself good luck. Well, say it's me. Actually, it's everyone watching. You're all good luck. Oh, that sound warms my heart. Just the sound of a man spraying a Negev. Well, we know Josh is back. Oh, we're questioning their ping. Is it not great? Oh yeah, it's pretty turd. You can't afford Wi-Fi. I wouldn't bother going to Guildford. Like, no offence to anyone, but you know, I wouldn't. No look. We're almost there. Here we go. Knife, 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 knife. Oh dear. It's all going wrong. Run, pig, run. There we go. So we'll see Trent stay. Well, no, sorry, not stay. Switch your bitch. Yeah, Trent will stay on the T side, because another team that refuses to add their name to the game are gonna stay. Here we go. Spraying across back of sight. Here comes the rotation. Or has the headshot lined up but just can't get anything for it. And there's a couple of people tagged, so Giraffe Pig could pick up some here. But he is low himself, so. And then does go down to the wall bang headshot. So that was absolutely doing my eyes. Here comes a big rush out onto site. They do run into some SMGs, but it's only Yam for Kip that get traded, and Giraffe Pig gets on site, burnt down by the guy coming out of quad, and Trent will go down and only pick up 1 kill there for it. So always tough when you're running straight into SMGs with no pistols and no armor, or just pistols and no armor. Can we get an F in the chat for GMU's internet? What? Thank you, Dobby. Thank you for the sub. Oh, devil down. What a lad. Someone gets to join the sub club.
Yeah, it's gonna be A, I think.
Yeah, you called it right, mate. It is going to be A. And Trent, do get site control. And it's going to be rotation through from truck by the looks of things. And now just Hammers all on his own. And he just waits. Hopes to pick up an exit kill. Happy to just hold on to a gun, I think. Could run into GMO on his little stutter stepping. If he's not careful, he's going to run into Hammers, and Hammers goes down to Luke. We've got 2 scopy boys here already. And a scout picked up from Wolfie 6678. And some more patient play from Trent. Giraffe Pig runs into some aggression into Garage and has to back away, but he has brought Rashak down a little, so get some free damage in. Now look for the boost. Waiting for the aggression into Garage and getting kills out of it as well. Now do you get site control, and Hammers and Kip need to make a decision. It's really a long rotation. Well, okay, they don't need to make a decision anymore. Gmail takes the decision away from him. Immediately smoked off in that crossover into B, so moves that up into mid and sees if he can get a pick. Oh no, it looks like he's going to go further around from it. Is this a boost I don't know about? They go for the conventional boost. Let's pick up box maybe. The man there if he's patient. Does pick one up there now. And Yami looking to spray through the door, see if he can get some damage out onto A site. Has Soul Canis there if he does want to go for it. Throws the molly out to try and push someone away in highway and gets a little free damage there. And now rotating the bomb onto A site, and there's a man in the back of quad, and he does manage to get Yami as they get the bomb down, but it's a good hide from him. Luke here to see a funny slow rotation, and I think James again just gonna have to back away, change his mind, and play a bit safe. More importantly, hold him to that gun. Could be Gmail that does run into James here if he's quick. Running the wrong way and shoots his teammate for it. Luke, look the right way and sprays it and finds the man. Luke looks for the picking box. Yami almost running straight into Soul Canis there. Giraffe Pig just showing enough to get himself tagged. And again, they need to watch out for this hiding in quad. And Yami looks for it this time, but he needs Giraffe Pig to clean it up for him. And again, Hammer is left on his own. Hopeful to just wait in garage and see what we can get for free. They're going to send Luke into B here to just hold him, perhaps make a bit of noise. Josh with an easy pick up into Zigzag. And that position and boost definitely paying off for him. Newell goes down to the man on site, but Yami is here to keep them pinned in on A site, and don't need to commit with the bomb just yet. Even fire off his movement from Squeaky. Now he just waits. Where does Josh take the bomb? He's going to come through A main. I've got Giraffe pushing highway as well. Let's get some spray out, but brought down by James. And Luke gets himself onto B site, so how quickly can Josh rotate over? It looks like Surrey have rotated the wrong way. Luke does get himself killed for it while Surrey rotate, but tags into James. Josh needs to get this bomb down quickly because here comes the flash. Here they come onto site. 2v1 hold. He just waits patiently looking for heaven. Here's the steps going through B main. Is he going to pick someone up? Spray comes out to try and move him away. Does get one on Soul Canis as he walks into his vision and now looks in the right spot in heaven. There's the smoke. Does get charged by James. He's low. Is it too easy with the CZ? It is.
Total domination.
And Luke just denying that ace from Josh there. I'm sure it wasn't intentional. And again with that boost, but yeah, I think they've scared off by the AWP. Unlucky not to get a pick up onto to Luke there going into vent, but Josh there just flubs the headshot. Trent just back away into mid here and perhaps looks to get a position into B. Aggressive to lead with the AWP there into vent. Oh, does get brought down by the Deagle. It's a double Deagle from Wolfie. And G-Man on his own. Oh, thought he had A locked down and a man on catwalk is there to pick him up. I can send you a copy of the logo on a blank background. Here comes the boost again. This time it's Luke gonna go in with that SG. Now the movement's there. Luke gonna run straight into a man. He's not looking the right way. Get your crosshair sorted, son. Josh rushed down by Kip. Pig tries to spray through box and gets caught on the rotation. Shot walks straight into Yami and then they know where he is and they ping him. And this one is far closer. We do see a little tech pause. Someone's not taping a GPU back into their PC again, are they? Brutal. No, I can't. We'll do another little shout if you're not already following. When we get to 100, I'm giving away a t-shirt. So, haven't already followed, make sure you do follow. Because I say I'll pick a random follower at 100 followers and I'll send them a t-shirt. If means leave, here we go. I wondered how long it would be after that vote before we started seeing something in the chat. Pause means unpause. 3 SMGs on Trent. They're going to try and rush onto this side, I think. Smoked off from A main, so they're going to commit to this. They need to push through smoke. And they even spray in through that wall. Gmail going to rush out, sprays through the door, and here comes Trent onto the site. Running down Kip, can't bring him down with the SMG. Josh picks up one, but it's just Luke left on his own. Flashed out with his Pina, does get spotted, and Kip brings him down. So sorry, doing what? To drag themselves back into this one. And here comes the movement through mid. There's going to be Yami who sprays through that smoke. Trent rush it. Josh with the Kobe. Does get it. Kobe. Luke covering box. Just about quick enough to pick up Soul Kane and stuff for a little tag. So aggression through mid has worked. And here comes the AWP rotating through into zigzag. Now Trent looks to move through highway. One man on site, one man coming out through highway. The man on forklift picks up Josh and the bomb. And even gets Yami as well. Does get traded for. Luke managed to pick him up. Looks the right direction. Gmo trying to pick up Hammers. They spray into the smoke and don't get him. Turns back at the right time. Sprays back. And trying to make space for Luke to get onto site, I think, here. And Luke does get picked, but Giraffe Pig coming through out of B and pick up the men on the rotation. And yeah, sensible from Sorry to just smoke off and fire off that mid aggression that worked so well last round. Again, Yami takes up his position in Squeaky. Man on highway, so they run out into the vision, which they do. He's on catwalk and picks up Jim before Yami can bring him down. And there is an AWP on highway as well, so they need to stop that before they can move on to site properly. And Josh in position to pop the bomb down. The peak is there. Josh wants to be careful here because if the AWP comes at him, picks up Hammers, like peeking over truck, flubs the flashbang. just holds quad. Wolfie runs Josh down and Yami picks him up. They know where the last one is, so here he comes. Looks for the AWP. Oh, great flick shot to bring Yami down and get the defuse. It was 16-3 in the first game, 16-3 at Trent. Yeah, proper stop. Both Josh and Yami absolutely killing it. I'm just trying to make the push through smoke in mid and perhaps see if they can just pick up some free guns or at least dent the economy on this eco. Patient with this open box. Fire gonna come out to stop him from taking that high peak. Out comes the flash, and now Trent needs to make a move. You managed to force the man on the AWP away, but there's a rotating Kip with Kip and Soul Canis with the assault rifle's going to be there and watch him all the way. And he picks up the rifle, but can't swap to it and can't pick up a one dig. So I'd say there's value there in that for Trent on the eco to have picked up at least 3 kills. So now they get Josh the AWP, and it's Luke who's leading them here with the kills. In fact, top fragger in the game at the minute. So have the peak for Josh into mid. Slow from Luke and Jimmy onto A. Josh has got that high peek into box, and Yami goes down trying to hold Sunroom, and they're high out, but Wolfie tagged. Know where he is with the grenades and can't quite cross over quickly enough before Giraffe Pig can bring him down. Luke on 1 HP. And they do rotate into B here. And if they're lucky. Alright, just run into run straight over Hammers before he can get the rotations out. The fire is great to try and block off the site, but Giraffe Pig goes around to the side, can bring down Hammers, but does lose Josh in the process. And Rashak with that AWP has managed to rotate over. Gmail going to try and get round on him. Don't know if he knows that Solcanis is behind him. He does. Now needs to try and take it from Rashak, who's just cleaned up on the site. Throws his gun. Takes the drop down. Gets him behind him. He's got him tagged. He's going to run in for the knife. Here he comes. Oh! I'm not quite sure what he was thinking there. Could have just cleaned him up with a single pistol shot. Josh with a 1 dig. It's aggressive from Trent to try and get onto this B site. And again they have Rashak there with the scope. Hammer's just sat at the back of site. Go for the Kobe. On the wrong side of the site for that, I'm afraid. And Yami just trying to pick up these flicks and bring that AWP down, but here comes the rotation. Oh, and Solcanus is behind them and doesn't quite pick them up in time. Giraffe Pig runs into Kip. Now they know the rotation's coming. Flashbang is perfect into Trenton A and Rashak. Just popping Yami. And you'll do it all yourself, Luke, I'm afraid. And they spray into the smoke and bring him down. God, I love those cappers. I can't believe he didn't just clean him up. He just one shot. It was one shot away from cleaning him up. You play for fun, not to win. So let's hope it doesn't cost them. Josh and Yami going mad on the site. Drops down and just point blank Soul Canis down. Really aggressive from Gmail, running out with that sub, and lucky that Luke now has to back away and just looks away at the wrong time. Give me the Luke War Eagle. Rapig spraying down with a sub. Gmail is high out B and runs straight into the T's on the rotation, and that forced into Squeaky. Rapig just guarding that off so he can't rotate out. Caw-caw! Just spray into the smoke to make sure there's no movement there coming through this. They're just going to keep that midsection smoked off and guarantee there's no push through there. A whole lot of spraying and praying going on at the minute. Luke with that scout just covering off that A main, and the peak just means that, yeah, smoking off truck. I've got 4 rotated over for Trent, so now's the time if Sorry want to go for this. I don't realise that Yami is still here, and now Trent have the time to, well, they've got Josh over, they've got Gmail over, they've got Yami over. Giraffe Pig just runs straight into James, and now there's space onto A. So, faked, backed and double backed. Kobe! Luke with that scout looking to threaten, does get the tag onto Rashak, but they do get onto site. Kip picks up a double onto truck, and Yami coming into highway does get Kip, tries to spray down Soul Canis and doesn't bring him down. And Trent on the eco. Unlucky Luke. He picks up Rashak, but here comes the rotation. Yami does bring him down and picks up a gun for it as well, but he's 13 health. They've got to bring the bomb. And sprays around that box to make sure he picks up the kill. And yeah, it looks like they're going to plant for A. Yeah, bomb goes over. What we see him do, this is a really good eco from Trent. If they, well, if they can win the round, that'll be out of this world. But 3 kills, that's I think they'd quite happily take that, especially if they save a gun. And he's just going to hide away with this AK, keep hold of it, and save it for the next round. And sorry, don't even look off site. They're quite happy to just take the round and move on. With comment of bruv. There you go. Dropbig and Luke Wappet stay poor there. I don't know if Dropbig's just forgotten he needed to buy. Yeah, looks like he's now going to pick up some weapons. Look, it's a slow play into B. They've got movement through mid. Luke with that D, just trying to make sure that the peak isn't there. Josh, just bringing Rashak down. Working off mid and spraying the D through it and almost picks up Hammers there. Josh is tagged so low. Hammers makes his move into mid. Kip picking Luke up with a headshot just by dumping a clip into vent. And Josh, you have 12 HP, man. Can't even take a single shot. This is really aggressive, really high with the CZ, and Yami with that AWP when the rest of his team hasn't really bought, does manage to pick up a kill with it. And Josh, it's too easy when you got a CZ. The aggression stops him from going through mid. Yami waiting with the AWP into B, and Luke with great position to just watch that A main. I've got Giraffe Pig and his little purple 5-7 there. It's free to move about. Look, it's going to be a slow play on 2A. Now, even slowing down that smoke out through main. Hide, little pig, hide. Let's one go. Let's 2 go. Now got to jump out, maybe. He is, and behind him, that little purple 5-7 with a headshot.
Total domination.
Oh, Gmail caught with a flash in his hand. Josh getting a load of tags straight into the people crossing over onto site. Spraying that out. Got this AWP and he's... Yeah, he's just looking straight across the main. Josh aggressively moves up, picks up the man in Squeaky. Got one on the site that's low as well. The man in quad gets him too. Can't quite get the last man, but he's so low. One. Don't go for the knife now. Don't go for the knife now. Wanted to secure it, need to make sure. Didn't go for the caw caw. Don't go too far. Just missing every kill at the minute. Trent with bomb control and they can just wait this one out and it becomes a one-round game. How lucky do you feel, Rashak? I haven't quite spotted Josh on catwalk there. And he has a flick. And gets him in the arm.
Total domination.
Buzz Daddy. No more. The big eco rush is going to go into A main. And if Josh is looking the right way at the right time, but Luke has this covered. And again, it looks like everyone's just going to run straight into Luke. Gonna try and run him down. And Luke and Josh the clean-up crew. And oh, Josh taking that 1 kill away to stop Luke from getting that ace again. Those two don't do it to each other now. Josh doesn't get away with being so aggressive this time, but Draft Pig makes sure it's a fair trade. I don't think Gmail realizes quite how much spray he's just got into Rashak there. Hides away. Defended by the fire. Kip there, make sure they don't get aggressive out of this B entrance, and now comes the rotation. Luke gonna come over through zigzag. The man in garage just walks straight into his crosshair. He goes back to A. And if he's quick, might even catch a man coming up out of highway. Oh, sorry, it's A main, sorry. Gets the spray and nose of the man's on site. And now the rotation comes from Trent. Draft Pig gonna come through zigzag. Luke just gonna try and hold sight, but peeks a little too much and gives away enough to Hammers to get the headshot. bit too aggressive from Hammers to give away his life there, and now Gmail and Giraffe Pig look to retake, but Kip waiting there for Giraffe Pig. Gmail just with a pop-up headshot. That's just a man on site left. Jack's little box hide. Is he looking right on site? Goes for it. Pros don't fake. Pros don't fake. Pros don't fake. You can get all the kills you like. I don't care how good you are. If you stick a defuse when there's someone else alive and that close, and you get it, you have gigantic balls. They run straight into Giraffe Pig here in mid. You're a little bit too far up. Almost loses his life there. We can't have much more than his head showing. Josh coming through vent does manage to pick up Kip. It's just okay, just hiding out with the tree there. And straight under Yami. And straight into Josh. And then Yami on the drop down. Make sure Josh's death isn't in vain. Squeaky opened up and Luke, yeah, again happy to just move away from sight. Here come the smokes, they're going to move into mid. Picks up Gmill with Wolfie moving on to B site, but looking to rush down Josh, I think. Whiffs the headshot and just backs away. And I think a wise move because there's 4 rotating into that. Looking to push him. So he just backs up and heads onto B site. And, doesn't quite get the bang through the floor. And now they've moved through vent onto site. And Yami caught in a bad position as they all moved for him. So they've got Luke covering B main and Josh with a Kobe. To stop the man on site getting that plant. Oh, it's a beauty from Luke to just line that headshot up without even knowing he was there. Or half a second faster. Well, beautiful view from Giraffe Pig to just see Josh vaporize the last man, and again coming up with a 30 bomb. really patient from Surrey to try and wait out this movement onto A. But Luke in a great position, high on catwalk. Manages to get Wolfie for practically nothing, and Yami even burns out Solcanus. And okay, the bomb's down, but it's a 2v3 hold, so Gmail through A main. Just coming up from truck and backing up, watching the man on catwalk. When he gets enough vision, he just takes him out. And James, how's your nerve, mate? Well, he's gonna get Kobe'd. How are the boys clutching this one out? A much closer one this time, but again, 30 from Josh, basically 30 from Luke. So, and yeah, and everyone coming up with at least 10. So this is this one felt a lot closer. And then I think as soon as Trent built up a bit of momentum, Surrey couldn't stop them. I mean, you know, they all had some great moments in this game. You know, them running clean into Luke and him just gunning them down out of A main. Gmail with his absolutely massive balls on the defuse. That was it was good to watch, and yeah, 2 great wins from Trent. The first one a real genuine stomp, and this one like a little more back and forth, a little more a little more to and fro. But look at that. Can someone enlighten me? What is ADR? I saw someone mention it in the chat earlier. Can someone enlighten me what ADR actually is? Oh, average damage per... Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Gmail, mate. Just seeing you drop in the chat. Huge balls. Pros don't fake. I mean, you went for the knife when you shouldn't have. No, I think everyone did. All of you did really well. There were a couple of times there where I just lost what was going on because it was just. I mean, so the couple of times when Luke just sort of stood there and just waited for them to run into him in A main and just gun them all down. You and your massive. Who went for the knife, and the guy was on like 4 health, and you're like, "Yep, I'm gonna knife him. Could use my pistol. I'm gonna knife him." What a dick! The knife attempt killed me. Yeah, they say I was only 1 HP. I thought it was 4. So I will drop those on YouTube. They'll probably go on about this time tomorrow because I have to wait 24 hours. But that was entertaining. Both games of those were really entertaining. Practically 30 kills on Josh both times. Yami picking up 30. Luke picking up 30. Big. It was really big. I'll say I will drop both of those on YouTube as of this time tomorrow, so keep an eye out for those. You can subscribe, notify, like, whatever in the YouTube channel. Link is, I'm waving my arm around like you can see. The link is below the stream, but there's a link there to my YouTube channel. They'll go up, say 9 o'clock tomorrow, so they'll be there. I am back again Sunday to do some more Dota. Yeah, like and subscribe. Yeah, I'll be back in Sunday to do some more Dota, and I need to at some point play some more 7 days because Steve will keep pestering me to play more 7 days. I need to rebuild the safety cube and cry as it gets ripped to pieces. And I said I would pull up the standings and find out how they were doing. Well, but you better mention. See if I can find the standing and see where they are now. We haven't got to do sad reacts because there's no Brexit. So Swiss week 3, which means yeah, I did get it right. It was week 6. Look at that. I actually got something right. Let me see if I can find. Here we go. Just NUEL harassing me. Okay, so I can't find what the standings are, but I do know I've casted 3 games that Trent have won, 3 games that they've lost. So you know, oh no, 4 games they've won now. Actually, 4 games they've won and 2 games they've lost. So you know, we're on the upward curve there. Loving a bit of that. And I'll say we'll be back again next Tuesday for some more CS:GO. I will catch you guys later.